The ending of the Soul Eater anime has been something that's been discussed ever since its completion back in 2009. It has often been labeled as a terrible ending by many, and even one of the worst endings of all time by some. It brings up the question, how bad is the ending in actuality? I myself have for a long time now been in the camp of it being a bad ending. However, my impressions of the ending have changed slightly as of the past few days, and so I'm making this video to just talk about the ending and share some of my new thoughts. One of the biggest complaints I've heard about the ending is that it is unimaginable that after everything, the Kashin would be defeated by a single punch. A quote-unquote fistful of courage. But how unimaginable is this actually? The Kashin was a physically unbeatable enemy. Even Shinigami himself was unable to best him through pure physical strength. Granted, Shinigami did lose the bout on account of his sacrifice to save Kid. So in this case, it makes sense that there was a special factor or component that was necessary in order to beat the Kashin, and that factor had nothing to do with physical strength. Courage was needed in order to defeat the Kashin. And this is where I know that a lot of people will get confused and misunderstand things. Many people will say, but Black Star Kid and even Shinigami fought with courage against the Kashin, so why weren't they able to defeat him themselves? In this case, I look at the scenario like this. Yes, everyone else fought valiantly, but by definition, true courage equivalates to literally overcoming your fear. The problem here is that Black Star Kid and Shinigami displayed an absence of fear when fighting against the Kashin. They were not afraid. There was nothing for them to overcome in the psychological sense of fear. They fought because they knew what they had to do, but they were not afraid of the Kashin. They fought because they were brave, which is again not the same as being courageous. Maka, on the other hand, is very visibly afraid of this fight. She's afraid of facing the Kashin. She's afraid of getting hurt, and you can see that throughout her statements and throughout her body language, as it is pointed out that she even trembles in the face of the Kashin. Maka was the one who was able to overcome her fear. No matter the mind games Kashin threw at her, she was able to retaliate each time and overcome her fears. Couple all of this with the fact of Black Star, Soul, and Kid reinforcing that they completely trust Maka and they know she has what it takes to bring the Kashin down. The Kashin was left confused and unable to comprehend how not only was she able to continue to overcome her fear, but how everyone could have such faith in someone he deemed so weak. The Kashin made it a point to confirm multiple times about how much stronger Black Star and Kid were than Maka during their fight. The Kashin prided himself in being purged of fear and that he feared nothing. This is what made him so unstoppable. However, the confusion brought on by Maka and her resilience and the faith of others brought a fear inside of the Kashin. Oftentimes, people fear what they do not understand, and this is what happened to the Kashin. Believing that imagination is the source of fear and that purging oneself of that is the only way to be free of fear means that he is powerless against it. This fear completely destroyed the Kashin from the inside out. Obviously, it was not the punch itself that destroyed Kashin. His internal and physical state had been completely weakened due to the transpiring events. He had been forced into a weakened state in which any attack would have defeated him. And while it isn't the most flashy ending for a battle, it is true to the themes that the show hinted at throughout its entirety, ones of both bravery and courage. Overall, coming full circle and showing that being weaker and afraid but still fighting back, that is courage, and that being able to confront imminent danger and peril without the feeling of fear or intimidation at all, that is bravery. And naturally, there will be those people who say, or have already said, if you're to come up against something more powerful than you, the reality is the enemy will defeat you no matter how brave or courageous you are, and that bravery cannot defeat strength and skill. That is simply just not true. Why do you think there are so many upsets in real-life sporting events? Do you think bravery and courage and mental willpower have nothing to do with those matches? There are underdog stories throughout the world in every facet of life, So using the logic of the stronger person will always win because they're stronger is an incorrect way of thinking that is proven in everyday life, not just in anime or movies. So in the end, is Soul Eater's ending amazing? No, I don't think it is. But is it terrible? I have come to realize that no, I don't think it's terrible either. It got the job done for what it wanted to do. It brought a story full circle and brought more light to the themes that it had the whole time, and it provided a good message that should be embodied by us in our everyday lives. But again, these are just my rambling thoughts. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the ending. Did my points or thoughts help change your minds at all? But for now, stay gold, and I'll see you guys next video.
そこに恐怖さえなければ。Beg me!